My name is Dulce Abreu and I'm learning ASL. ASL stands for American Sign Language, and I've been learning it to help other people that are in the deaf community. I started working at a supermarket last year, and in there I've met a couple people that are in the deaf community. I couldn't really communicate well with them because I didn't know how to speak sign language. I've learned about myself that I really like making people happy and just helping in any way. I get out of this the feeling that they appreciate people like me who take the time out of their schedule to learn things that other people don't want to learn or just don't feel like they need to learn. I feel like it is needed to be able to communicate with other people, to learn about their lives, different experiences, and this can just help so many people. I've been learning online, on Instagram, YouTube. I met with Michelle, who is an ASL translator, and her client, Katie.
Hi. So when I was in high school, I volunteered at a place called Helen Keller National Center for the Deaf and Blind. I volunteered there about once a week, working with people who were deaf and blind and who were working on their mobility skills. I started to learn a little bit of sign language then, and years later, when I was in college, I realized that I really enjoyed that and I wanted to have a career working with deaf people. After I graduated from college, I started taking classes at night at a college that had an interpreter training program. And I loved the ASL classes so much that I decided to continue on there and become an ASL interpreter. And here I am now, 30 years later.
Sign language is cool because every word is different than what you would expect, but in some way it relates to the word. It might be an imagery of the word or a feeling that the word brings. My plans for sign language is just to keep learning and offer my services to anyone that needs them. I have had experiences translating before. I did volunteer to do one of the Millis Middle School announcements where I talked about thinking big and outside people's comfort zones. That experience was really good because it made me sit down and practice my sign language in order to present it to people. I got a lot of teachers and students that came up to me and told me it was really cool that I took the time to learn it. They thanked me for learning and showing the younger kids what they can learn. I learned that in a day. I sat down for like an hour and learned it, so it really is easy to catch on. Next year I've been asked to translate my graduation. I am really excited to do the graduation. I feel like just standing there and translating what my principal has to say about all of us is going to be a really good moment for me. I think this is something everyone can do if they just take the time, a couple minutes a day, just sit down and learn it. There's a lot of places you can learn. I've been looking at a couple in particular. There's a YouTube channel, Meredith ASL. She basically goes over the numbers, holiday phrases, colors. It's a really good place for beginners. There's websites that you type in a word and they'll translate it for you. Instagram accounts all over Instagram. Put in ASL, deaf community, everything. There's TikTok accounts, and there's so many places you can learn online if you don't have an actual teacher. So many people don't have the ability to sit on their phone and go on TikTok and enjoy videos that they can't hear without captions. They can't watch YouTube without captions, news, without a translator. Being able to do this makes me happy to know that they're going to have the same experiences that I have. If you want to start learning sign language, I have one piece of advice.